Hi guys, welcome to Trendmakers with Isidore Baltazar. On my show, we're going to talk about all of the fashion trends, hair, makeup, all of that good stuff that you want to know about. So if you're here, that's because you love this stuff just as much as I do. And we're going to do some videos, we're going to look at some different fashion trends, and we're going to look at all types of stuff across the beautification spectrum. But today, we're going to look at a slideshow that I made for you guys after scouring the internet and all of the trends for winter and fall, and I narrowed it down into some key things that I think would look really good on a number of men across the board. So guys, if you're here wanting to get some fashion tips, this is the perfect episode for you. Okay? So for this winter 2020, I saw a big trend, and one of them was puffer vest. I know you remember those things that your dad used to wear that used to be like, take that shit off, it's not cool no more. But it's cool now. So I like a puffer vest, really warm on the chest, perfect for you not to get sick. And I just think it's a really good look. It's something that you can pair with a lot of different things: sweaters, t-shirts, polos, as you see here in these examples, turtlenecks. Love a good turtleneck, and in an array of colors and different styles. So you just don't have to get the regular puffer vest that you see that's really reminiscent to a puffer jacket that has like the little pleats and the rolls in every single, almost like a stripe. They don't look like that anymore. There's an array of different kind of puffers you can get. You can get them where they're a lot bigger, a little bit wider, like this green one here. If you're watching the slideshow below, you can see that there's a puffer jacket that has like a lot more spacing for the batting to be puffed into the vest, and it's like a lime green color, which is really nice, and it stands out with the red patch. So it just gives it a different variety from what you would normally see in the puffer jackets. Not the little cheap flat ones that look sad like a regular vest with a zipper on it. Get a nice puffer jacket. Some of these things you're just gonna have to break down and invest. I know a lot of people want to get something a little bit cheaper and save money on their pockets, but you realize next year comes around and you're not even gonna be able to put it on because the batting is empty or the feathers is gone. No. Get you something that's worthwhile. Invest in what you want to keep for a long time. I think a puffer vest would be one of those. Striped sweaters, guys. It's a nice little something. Instead of getting like a plain solid sweater, you don't have to be like me. You can get something with some stripes on it, a little bit of detail. Stripes is always really good, especially for men. Especially if you want to do something oversized. Yeah, it'll look good. It'll give that nice bellowing, flowy kind of oversized, grungy look that I like. And then also, if you get something that's more form-fitted, like what Jamie Foxx has on in this picture, it's just more of a nice, cleaner look. Just look more like a grown-up. And you don't even have to put on no like dress shoes or nothing. You could still wear sneakers. We'll get into that as we keep on going through these slides. But a nice, chunky knit striped sweater. Staple for the winter and the cold time and the nice fall season. Fisherman beanies. These are awesome. I know I don't have one on. I have one on. But fisherman beanies are a nice little extra accessory, and it's a nice way to work in a pop of color or a little bit of detail. You know, most men's wear, it's solids. It's a lot of like flat stuff going on. So it's a nice way to pop out something. Do something a little bit different. Make your wardrobe look a little bit more edgy. And they're like super cheap. If I'm not saying, you can get like a freaking fisherman beanie from like Walmart or something. I mean, if you're a Walmart shopper. I mean, if you're not a Walmart shopper, you go to Target. They got fisherman beanies at Target. But I just think that overall, this slideshow really gives you a variety of outerwear too. It gives you a lot of play on different jackets, leather jackets, which is very, 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 very on trend for this season. Just to let you know. Get you some leather in your wardrobe. It'll look really good, gentlemen. With a fisherman's beanie, you're sailing the boats. All right, so pops of bright blue. I like this. because it's a little bit, it's a subtle something. Like I was saying with the fisherman beanie, perfect. You can get a little blue beanie on top of a solid outfit. Looks good. And but here, this is just like different pops of blue shown with different ways. So with Will Smith in the middle here, you see that he has on like a black polo, which always looks great. A way better go-to than like a simple plain black tee, which is also a good thing, but it's always good to have some nice polos. You want variety. You don't want to look like the same guy every day. But either way, it has a fade from this black and like an ombre effect down to like a more of that bright blue. Then he has it on with a simple black pant, and that blue fade at the bottom just really pops, and it looks really good. It's really just aesthetically pleasing. Because remember, this is not only for you to feel good, but other people are looking at you when you're worried about what you're wearing in fashion, and that's the whole point of it, you know. And I think it would just look good in pictures. And this one here, I think that's Ryan Gosling. I don't know these actors' names that great, but either way, he has on like a simple beige suit. Looks like a regular like form-fitted suit, but he has a really nice denim vest popping out underneath, and it's just a little bit of that blue that gives him a little oomph and a little edge to make him look like, you know, somebody. This guy here has on a red jacket, perfect for the winter. Again, we're talking about winter 2020 and fall 2020, so it's a nice little like windbreaker play, but it has that chenille on the inside. We were talking about that before in our previous video. Guys, it's good for women, it's good for men too. It's a good look. And then he has like a blue plaid shirt, just not even buttoned up, just opened up, relaxed fit, but you can see pops of it from underneath the jacket, and it looks good. It's a good look. It's one of those things, guys. Printed pants. I love printed pants. Now here, these are a little bit edgy, a little bit fashion forward, and it's a little bit dramatic, but it just gives you the level of play that you can have with printed pants and still look good. I mean, Cam Newton, we all know Cam Newton, football player, and he is an aggressive dresser. Very edgy, very always pushing the envelope, and he's known for outfits. And these pants are extremely popular. Everybody was all over everything when he stepped out of it or walked onto a plane with these, and everybody was talking about him. I mean, it's a cool pant. I couldn't do it, but I can see other people doing it, and I feel like I've seen somebody doing it already, or people doing it already. But printed pants, guys, it's back, and it's a real thing. Idris Elba has on something really clean here. It's almost like a camo. It looks really good. And camo, I know I don't have them here as an example, but camo printed pants, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. Those are always a good go-to, and different fits. They don't have to be slim, they don't have to be super baggy, but a nice straight leg would always be ideal, of course. So keep that in mind. And in the middle here, this is just kind of like a cloud print. It's a whole suit, but I just wanted to focus more so on the pant because we're talking about printed pants, and I just really like the way that look. It's from Louis Vuitton. It just gives a really clever spin to what's otherwise a basic pant, you know. And here I also have an example I can show you guys of a printed pant. Now this is a printed jean that you can get from H&M, but it just has it's a simple like buffalo plaid, you know what I mean, but it just pushes your pant just a little bit further and gives you a little bit more play with what you can wear when your lady is stepping out and getting dressed up, or your boyfriend stepping out getting dressed up, and you like, you know what, maybe I'm a little bit more subtle, so I get a little printed jean and put it on and look like something too, you know what I mean? Militant utilitarian styles, guys. This is a big deal. This is making a big splash on the runway. I've seen this so many times, and it's been a thing for a while now. I want to say since sometime in 2019, maybe a little bit before that. Could be in 2018, because I know a lot of people were wearing harnesses back then. But this is making a big freaking splash with these like chest bags that everybody are wearing now, and you see these like utilitarian style vests that have all these pockets on them, and they're really adorned, but it's a cool look. And especially on menswear, it's you look for something to make you stand out, to give you that extra oomph, because how much can you really do with a pant and a shirt? And this vest is just really pushing it. And as far as a utilitarian style, military or militant style, sorry about that, militant style, it gives you more of a clean, like you see here. What's a good representation is not Victoria Beckham, but her husband, something Beckham. I forget his first name. What was it? Somebody tell me. Art, what did you say? David Beckham. There we go. Art likes David Beckham. So David Beckham. David Beckham has on a really nice, like, utilitarian style coat here. It's like almost like a jacket shirt thing, but it's like simple, flat, almost like a reminiscence to like a members only jacket, if you would. Just not as, I guess, poofy, or like a bomber jacket would be a little bit more poofy. It has like the big pockets on it. It's more of like a militant style, so it's clean. It's a really good look, and it's very masculine. So it really amps up to that and looks great when it comes to menswear. And as far as the harness, like I said earlier, the harness made a splash in 2018, and it hasn't went away. Here in 2020, people are still using it, and it's making even a bigger groove, because instead of it just being like leather and straps or looking more like a belt, it's turned into something different, almost like a chest bag, but it's still flat, and they're pairing it with suits, and it looks great. Here you see Chadwick Boseman, may he rest in peace, have on all white, and he has on one of those awesome harness style chest bag things going on there, this cool detail, and it just really pops out. This other guy here, I forget his name, but he is making a big splash. I think he was #1 in GQ for one of the most stylish celebrities. So he looks great in it. He has on virtually the same exact one. It's just his hair is like black and has like some speckles of white in it, or glitter or something along those lines. I don't know. Either way, it looks great. He has on all black, and it looks great. It's virtually the same outfit Chadwick Boseman has on, except for his is just without the jacket. One's black, one's white. As far as the clothes, the color of the clothes, but it looks really good, guys. That's a good thing to try to replicate. Now here, I just kind of summed up the end, some key things for you guys to remember. Oversized puffer jackets. I know we were talking about the puffer vest earlier, and I know this isn't for everybody, but puffer jackets, oversized ones, it gives that really edgy fashionista look. I'm a big fan of it, actually. I don't mind getting on and scouring the internet for myself and seeing if I can find me an oversized puffer jacket to wear, because it is cold out here in Vegas. You guys know how it is. And my husband and I always travel back and forth to New York to see his family, and that would be a great item to have over there. As you guys know, that weather is hellish when it gets cold, and towards the end of the year, beginning of the year. Also, crossbags, guys. Crossbags is making a big comeback, almost like a twist on the fanny pack. It's a lot of them now are almost like chest bags. Similar thing, I was talking about those earlier when we were talking about that militant utilitarian style, and it doesn't stop there, because it spills over into accessories. As you see, chest bags is really making a thing and really becoming a staple. Gucci is using it with their fabric. Louis Vuitton is using it with their staple prints and their patterns, and Fendi is using it. Everybody is using it across the board, and you can get a lot of them from like ASOS, because guys, this has been a big thing in the UK for a while now. So it's just kind of making its way overseas here to us in the US, and it looks like people are really grabbing onto it. A lot of designers are grabbing onto it and then really pushing it, because a lot of these pictures and a lot of these research that I'm giving you guys is all coming from like Fashion Week 2020. So this is all current and trending for right now. Any of these things, you can look it up, and if you get one, you'll look great. And of course, a good pair of sneakers. Now, not a solid pair of sneakers. I know before I've said in the past, which I will continue saying, that it's always good to have an all-white solid pair of sneakers, because it'll go with everything. But you can also invest in a nice double color. I know this Reebok here, it has more than just 2 colors. But you can look for something that has about 2 color stories, or 2 different colorways that they're using within the sneaker, and it'll make a splash. And I got something that's not as chunky as the chunky sneakers that everybody are into right now. Maybe not as adorned, but it is a nice running sneaker that has a pretty good sole to where you can get some of that good detail and still look like you're on trend and current with everybody else. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the fashions and everything that I pulled together for you, so we can talk about these are all trends that I right now am in love with and that I am following, because I am a trendy guy. And if you're here, you're a trendy person too. At least you're trying to be on the trend. So jump on the bandwagon. Grab you a pair of pattern printed pants. Get you some utilitarian style accessories, maybe a chest bag or two, and make a splash and look like you're on top of the game with your fashionista look. Why not? And maybe next time we can do something about color. Who knows? Till then, you can just virtually wear whatever you want. See you guys later. Till next time.